Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be planting up my urns. I have 4 large urns in my yard and I try to plant them up for the different seasons to provide interest. I did not plant them up for fall, so I'm going to do a combination of fall/winter planting. I do not have it in my garden budget this year to go all out for Christmas. I could go forage some things, but honestly, y'all, my father just passed, and for the last 2 years, I've just not felt in the Christmas spirit, and I really don't want to fake the funk, as it were. I don't want to fake it. And my birthday's the day before Christmas. I usually do a big thing of it because I get so excited, but just not this year. So I'm going to lean into what makes me happy and what makes me comfortable. So I went to my favorite nursery today, and they had these beautiful, beautiful purple pigeon ornamental flowering kale on sale. And I'm going to use that as the centerpiece for the pots. I'm also going to be adding in this particular pot yellow snapdragons. So these are called Liberty Classic Yellow. That's what they look like. And then I'm also going to be adding different color pansies. Okay. I'm also going to be adding these matrix rose pansies, as well as these dianthus. It's just called an ideal select mix, and it has these pinks and purples, and so that's what my thing is going to be, my container. These usually make it through winter unscathed in my area, so I think they'll make for great pots. It'll carry me through spring when hopefully I'll have some tulips blooming. I say hopefully because of the squirrels. So, all right, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is plant my kale. On either side, I'm going to add the snapdragon. Each pot has 2, and snapdragons love to branch, and it'll fill out this pot nicely. I still have snapdragons in my vegetable garden that I planted last fall, so last probably October, and they're still going. They went all summer. They took a break in the hottest part of the summer. I pruned them back in the fall when I cleaned up the garden from the summer, and they are now nice and bushy and getting ready to bloom again. So here I can get snapdragons to be somewhat perennial unless we have a really hard winter. Get this other one in here. I am always asked about this urn. I purchased it off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was originally purchased from Frontgate. So I have the, oops, y'all, I'm just getting myself so dirty. And I just took this coat out the cleaner. It's probably not the best thing to wear while filming this. Okay, so I have the pigeon purple flowering kale, the Liberty yellow, classic yellow, snapdragons, and the rouge rose pansies. And then what I'll probably do later is add a few evergreen spikes in here and call it a day. I've added the ornamental kale, which is the pigeon purple, this dianthus here in this shocking fuchsia-like color, these yellow snapdragons, and this rouge red, this rouge rose pansy, and I think that will be a beautiful pot once it all fills in. This is directly across from my mom's room, so it'll give her, if she does visit while this pot is set up like this, something pretty to look at during the winter months. I'm going to go ahead and plant up the ones across from my bedroom so that I have something pretty to look at, and then go from there. Then I'm going to plant my snapdragons. Each of these little pots have two. I'm going to plant one on either side. And then I'm going to fill in with these pansies. think those are going to be beautiful. Okay, here are the completed projects. Here's the first urn. This one sits across from our mother's bedroom, and it's next to where we park. So when you pull up to the house, this is the view that will greet you. Here are the urns next to the fountain in the memorial garden. These are across from our bedroom window. I chose to put the purple in here, and I did the yellow in front of Mama's bedroom, the yellow snapdragons, and in that pot right there. And the last one, or last ones, is this one here. It sits on a log. And that one only has dianthus in it. Thank you so much for joining me today as I completed various tasks in the garden. Yes, I'm running a little bit behind, but completing these chores today, I feel like I'm this close to getting the garden buttoned up for the winter months. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. Until next time, happy gardening.